The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And this is going to be down to, it looks like, about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
16 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Another one for Gibbs. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. This one's caught. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
33-yard line.
Kill. Hold on, second. Ready.
On first carry now, Brashard Smith. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Captain. Hold on, set. Ready.
Nix from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it 2nd and 4.
Like 20.
Gibbs now from the gun. It gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. Recovered by the Broncos.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. The Lions get to it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the turnover into a lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. To throw, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Return.
Harvey once more. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. You kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. This is Gibbs on second down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions first down.
Again, it's Gibbs. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. So we'll set up just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. That's complete to Slaw. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Running back sent in motion. Here's Goff on first and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that side.
Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now they face second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
To throw again here, second and 10, it's gone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. You got to protect the football.
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
It's Nix out of the pistol. This is Ingram working the left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Six yards to go here. It's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Throwing here, Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun here. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
180! 4 down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. And goes to the hurry up here.
3 yards. And the Lions.
1st down throw from Goff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup.
Goff to the air now. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, Lions.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jonte Barron has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
I can imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Goff off the play action. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And he'll go down here at the 16. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. They go play action with Goff. Flushed out of the pocket.
On the grade sheet, we call this messed up beyond all recognition. He leaves the pocket in search of greener pastures. There's nothing to be had.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Man in motion, headed right. Looking to throw. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Hold on. Check. We're good. What's up?
Goff now, third and long. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the third. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hold on, set. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right here.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Mims with the grab. And they'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
6. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hold on, set. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He was hoping to get it to Isaac to slow there. So second down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going to throw again. Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Brought in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Now Nix. Setting up the screen. Has good room at the 35. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Handoff headed right. It's Harvey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. This is a heater going deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Toms. This is Harvey. Shoves one away. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Harvey headed right. Kicks this one outside. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 16-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Completed over the middle. Yeah, this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 29-yard line.
First and 10. It's Harvey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with third and long. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good. Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Run left side. Harvey. On the move, past the 40. Again, he's got room. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Broncos 42, Lions 28.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. That's complete to Sam Laporta. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Lions losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
That's complete to Slaw. And he's taken down at the 30. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Goff to the air now. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Now to throw. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. In the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. Second down now. They need 7. Going again, it's Goff. And he hits the end zone, touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game! Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2. Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
Broncos 42. Lions.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game need to kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Setting up to pass. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Offense to the line for 1st down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. They send a man in motion. He'll look to throw it. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Again, Goff. And they connect on the touchdown to claw back in these final moments, and an extra point will win this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Denver.